This is your girl seeing and all knowing. I had to come back with this update that I have seen about Josiah Mitchell. That is the 2-year-old that's missing. His father is in jail. The authorities have come up with he's lying. Now, I ain't believing these parents. No, I'm not. Hey, Miss Jean, I'm not believing these parents because something wrong with them. Over there with that girl in Hoover, Alabama, her mother and father said somebody kidnapped her. All that was a lie. She showed back up 49 hours later, okay? I just saw an update of Josiah Mitchell's grandmother, the father's mother. And y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. That woman saying the same thing that them folks over in Hoover, Alabama is saying. Now, I don't know these people, and I ain't pretending to know them. I'm not. Hey, Miss Diane, honey. But one thing I do know, that they said that man went even, wherever he said he was, according to the detectives, he wasn't there. They have named him a person of interest. The mother don't went down there and supposed to be talking to the Cobb County police. I like I said, I don't know these people. I don't know them. I ain't trying to know them. But I tell you one thing, it sounds just like them folks over in Hoover. Now listen. Yeah, she might have don't talk to him on the phone. I give you that. Yeah, he probably don't say, Mama, I didn't do it. I give you that. But baby, what kidnappers you're telling them to go out and find that you believe the story? Come on now. I mean, maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I am. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the dog that being the fool. But one thing that I do know, as them detectives, and they don't decide to say he's a person of interest, he's a person of interest. Who was the last person to see that child at 11:30 that night? He was. Who was in the care of that child when that child went missing? He was. Who know really the truth of what happened? He does. Who hasn't told us anything? He hasn't. Who don't got out there saying that the child need to be with his mama and everything? His mama. Well, these mothers don't have any damn credibility with me. I'm sorry. Hell, one just allegedly helped her son shoot an 18-year-old down in Pensacola. Not really. Really. And no disrespect, but what in the hell really going on? What's really going on? Really? You got a 2-year-old child missing. Out here, God knows where. With who? And you gonna get on there and say that you believe them? Go out and find them? Hell, they drained the whole lake trying to find them. So what do? Just sit back and she don't think nobody gonna say nothing? People are gonna say something. You getting on national TV and say, oh, I believe them. They just need to go find who the person is. Okay. That girl, the mother and their family, friends and stuff, don't turned over everything. Turned over dumpsters and everything. They been looking. The police are looking at him. They charged him today. Hello, Miss Dorothy. Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Now, I don't know. But people continue to send me stuff. And they're continuing to say that he was out there in that life. I don't know. I don't know what it means, and I don't know the people. So I ain't finna really get on it. If it ain't my fault, I'm not gonna get on that. But I'm getting on the way she looking. I hear them people over in Hoover, Alabama. I'm sorry. I can't forget Carlee and them over there. Told all them lies. When that girl came back, that family still met with NBC. Y'all look around. Please do. They making us look like a fool. What is wrong with this mama? Maybe it's that I don't have any children. And I don't understand that mama, I guess they die hard with you no matter what. But I can tell you one thing, mine is not. My mother don't play that. No. If you're wrong, you're wrong. She gonna tell you you're wrong. Thank you, Miss Yvette. But I don't. Y'all, it's almost been a week since this child has been seen. A week. And she come forth and go down and talk to the people at the station and say, "Oh, okay, well, he said that happened, and they need to go out and they need to find him." They just named him a person of interest, which I already knew was a person of interest. They hadn't given him a bond. Did something go bad and you gave the child away? Really? I don't believe that either. Exactly. It's exactly. But see, the reports I'm hearing is that whatever he said or whatever he told them, they not seeing that of truth. That stuff ain't true. What I'm reading. Now, if somebody's seeing it wrong, y'all tell me. Oh, I know, Miss Diane. I know. But none of this makes sense. Exactly. I'll go with that every day. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll be the first one to say, child, okay, I got it wrong. But if he the only person of interest, they have locked him up for false statements, for giving a false statement and reporting a false crime. They don't just lock you up for nothing. And they won't give him a bond. You know why they won't give him a bond? In my opinion, because he ain't talking. He ain't telling. Now, children lie to their parents every day. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no perfect children out here. They lie to their parents. What excuses him for lying to his mother? The only thing I came out here to say is this thing smelling a whole lot like that girl over there in Hoover, Carlee Russell. Y'all act like y'all don't forgot Carlee Russell. Exactly, Miss Yvette. Let me remind y'all who Carlee Russell is, because I know some of y'all don't forget her. Carlee Russell is the one that was supposed to see a baby. I think it's a little boy with a white t-shirt on and a diaper on the side of the road at night where you can't even see yourself. She didn't know there was cameras out there. There's cameras everywhere. She didn't know them cameras was there and they was going to catch her. She left her wig, her hat, dropped her cell phone, and screamed because Ronald McDonald picked her up, okay? And took her over some fences. And then she got out of a lock semi in the back. Let me tell you, once they lock them semis down, you do not get out unless somebody lets you out. I was married to a truck driver. I told y'all that. You got to unlock it for anybody to get out. You just ain't going to escape. She didn't even go do her own real research, dummy. You can't get out. And then you go get in a car, and then you escape again, and you come skipping back up to your parents' house 49 hours later. Come on. Somebody called from the Red Roof Inn or the Roof Inn or whatever the name of the place is, because several carloads of people came. Those people had to call the police. The owner said nobody was in his hotel with that description. She stole a robe and toilet paper. She went over there to Target and got some cheeses and a bar. Yes, I'm bringing it back up because this is smelling just like it. What another parent, did y'all forget what a parent said? Oh, no, they should be looking for the kidnapper. Almost definitely it's a kidnapper. And then a few days later, your attorney, which you had to get to for a while, comes out and give a statement that she lied about the whole thing. Y'all, come on. Come on. It ain't no dogs, because they say they're not telling us everything. Miss Yvette. That's what come through, Miss Dorothy. These are lies. I don't care who look at it and who see it. They are lies. People are lying, and a 2-year-old is missing, and it seems like don't nobody care. Now, the detectives and the police may not be saying anything for a reason. I get that. But if you love your children like you say you do, I don't give a how they get on your nerves, and you may need their daddy to get them. If you know that they dad in some wrong stuff, why would you want your child out? Many people that I know that want children and can't have them and will give them a good home. If you don't want them, start signing papers so somebody else who want them can get them. This little 2-year-old little boy world has been turned upside down. See, y'all don't think people have a memory as 2. Children have a memory as early as 2 years old. Fact check me. Go look it up. One thing I am, and I don't try to brag, I'm a psychologist, and I'm worth my salt. I don't get out here and just start talking. Children have a memory from early as 2 years old. Oh, yes, they do. And children are much smarter now. I don't know how close this little man was to being 3. And got a very good memory. Now, if something traumatic happens to him, he really gonna remember it. He don't even know nobody that he's around. He don't know these people. What is really going on? And the mama. If these women would look and see, and I'm going to say it, how stupid they look, they'll get off these TVs. They'll get off trying to make interviews. They'll get off like you saying, okay, I'm going out and talk to the detective. Where were you at on last Thursday and Friday when you should have been down there talking to them? When they first found out that all these was lies and they locked them up, where the hell were you at then? I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me, Miss Jean, Yvette, Miss Dorothy, but where were you at then? Where were you at? I see you, Miss Yvette. That's what people keep saying. That's what keep coming in these inboxes. I'm just not going to go there because I don't know. But I know one thing, a little boy missing. And you said, oh, I believe my son. I believe him. They don't name him a person of interest today. That was a joke for me. He already been a person of interest. Y'all open your eyes. Open your eyes. See, I don't get the cussing like all these folks out here, but open your eyes. Thank you, Miss Jean. I had to come back. I had to. Because it's the same thing. It smells like a dead fish. All of it does. They drained that pond. I told y'all he wasn't going to be in the pond. I told y'all that. He wasn't going to be in the landfill. Now they pleading for whoever got him. Please drop him off. The young lady parents, the mother, they were saying that. I know the father was saying that all last week. Now here you come back and echo and say, please bring him. The only thing that I'm concerned about is my grandson getting back home, getting to his mother. Where were you at last Thursday? Where were you at last Friday? Saturday and Sunday? Where were you at? When you talk on them phones at that police, wherever he at, the jail or wherever, do y'all know that those calls are recorded? They listening. He not going to say much because they're listening. I ain't even going to tell nobody to thumbs it up because the 3 people that showed themselves up, thumbs it. The other people be in the bushes looking, I don't care. The only thing anybody should be caring about is finding that little boy. Think I care about what you think about me? No, I don't. I don't. I care about Josiah Mitchell. Where is he? I could be wrong, but I was looking. I don't know if this baby got this same boy last name. Look like 2 different last names to me. But I don't know. Maybe the doc just tired and got a headache and need to take it on in. Maybe the doc losing in a bit. Please don't gamble on that because the doc ain't losing nothing. Stories like this is what keep me up. Where is that child? You can take the child anywhere. Take the child to a hospital, to a police department. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. I just don't like to be disrespectful, but I'm mad. These cases that's going on right now is making me madder than anything. That woman up there in North Carolina, Alicia Watts, them people, to me, in my opinion, everything is allegedly, because I don't know. I don't know who telling the truth. Even when it come down to the police, I don't know who telling the truth. But that man was the last one seen with Alicia Watts. Where is he at? Why he ain't talking? Why don't nobody care that this woman missing? Y'all, something wrong. Something wrong. I don't care what nobody say and how they try to spell it. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. It really is. And I hate to say this, but look what's happening to our community. People that looks like us. It's happening every day. I'm not prejudiced at all. I come from a military family. I love everybody. Everybody. I don't care who you are. I love you. Because God loves you. I am the most transparent person you'll ever meet. I'm the most diverse person you'll ever meet. If you meet somebody, I don't care who it is, and you fall in love with them, and that's who you love, honey, that's who you go with. Hey, Miss Shirley, I know you don't expect to see the doc. I should be in the bed sleep. I really should. Y'all know I got huge tests coming up that I have to do medical. But I just could not. When I was listening to my stuff and I was getting ready cleaning my kitchen, because when I hung up and the light went off, that was my first time eating today when I prepared my food. I was if I did it any longer, I said I'll just eat watermelon. But when I saw the update that came in from the local news out of Atlanta about the little boy, the update and how his mother was on there, y'all, I had to come say something. I had no choice. I'm probably going to do 2 short videos tonight like I did earlier, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and I'm going to upload them. Because there's some key points I want to bring out. And again, y'all, I apologize. I'm sorry when I say the word damn, hell, I'm sorry. I am not disrespectful. You know that, Miss Jean. I don't want to disrespect y'all, Miss Diane, Miss Jean. I don't. But I am just so pissed off about the fact that this thing is sounding and smelling awful. Like the first night, we started to realize on Friday night that that girl in Hoover was lying. Now, I ain't going to sit back 5 days. I ain't finna come out here and tell the truth what I think about this. Thank you, Miss Ivy. Thank you, Miss Jean. But I never wanted to be disrespectful on my platform. I really don't. Especially not to people that are much older than I am. I don't want to be disrespectful. And everybody on here is not much older than I am. Y'all know I'm 45. Y'all know that. But I still want to be respectful to my squad, my people. I want to be respectful. All right, Miss Diane, thank you. I do. I want to be respectful. But, y'all, this got to stop. These things that just keep happening. It's so many sad things. Some of them I don't even bring to y'all. Especially when they turn around and a daycare worker. A daycare worker put scars on the child. Ain't nobody seen it, ain't nobody heard it. They pulled them cameras and saw her hitting on that child. I wasn't even going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to let it go because I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. And I'm going to let it go. It's so frustrating, Miss Diane. Just not knowing where the baby's at. It's frustrating to me. Thank you, Miss Charlene. But one thing about me, when you start messing with children, and old folk, it's just like you messing with me. Yeah, and y'all know how I feel about children. Now, again, I don't know what's wrong with us, but a black female, 30. I'm going to tell it like it, don't care who it is, in her 30s. An 8th grade teacher. I'm going to say allegedly to all of this. Come through, Miss Jean. Come through. Let me tell y'all something. She was 30, if I'm not mistaken. But when the child was 13, he was in her class. She was an 8th grade teacher. So you better watch out for some of these teachers. She started sending pictures to him of her body part. If you're on here, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Hit that X. Go out and thumb me up and come right back. If you're going to watch, get a the thumbs up. Because I ain't doing that but telling the truth. Now, I don't know if y'all seen it. But she started sending pictures of herself to him when he was 13. They're so graphic, of course, they can't say it. She just showed it on the news. And I'm not going to say it and get my page banned. For his 14th birthday, she bought him a pop, and them water things. Y'all got me, Miss Jean, Miss Ivy, Miss Diane, Miss Dorothy. One of them. Miss Charlene, one of them pop things. For his next birthday, no, that was for the 13th. He 14 now. He don't got the goods whenever he wanted. They got the text messages. Got all of it. Got what they did at it, and he told him. She in jail right now, where she needs to be. She a child molester. She a pedophile. You 30. What you want somebody 13-year-old son? It better not have them minds. See, they so desperate. This allegedly, and this is my opinion. They're so desperate, y'all. They're getting to the point where they're hiring anybody. You better fight, check, and go see about your children. That story is coming. Oh, yes. They got her behind in jail. That's what she needs to be. But you know what he did? He had her. And see, I did not. That's what I'm saying, Miss Dorothy, baby. Do not want to disrespect you. Yes, thank you, Miss Dorothy. I understand, baby. Oh, yes, Miss Jean. Yes, it was. I think, did she die? She died, but yes. She started messing with him when I think he was in the 8th grade. I'm not the 6th, but I'm thinking 8th. But this is the thing. This just broke about this. And this woman is in jail. She already done bought him the Paw water thing. And he got mad and told her to buy him another one. If you don't buy me, I'm telling everybody. And I'm going to show him all these texts. And that's what he did. She locked up. Last time she had relations with him was in July. Let me tell you something. You ain't got no business messing with these children. But I'm going to tell you this as a counselor. But more so as a professor. When you're in prison, them folk ain't bothered about you. They'll tell on you. You do the first thing, you say no, they'll tell on you. If you messing with a child, that could be your child, and you doing all this stuff, and you can't better let them go, baby, they gonna tell on you. That's what he did. He blackmailed you because you went by another one, folks. Got all them text messages. How you could, what's wrong with you where you can't go get you a man? And you up there with 2 plaits on your head with it split down the middle. Y'all may be talking about mine, but honey, Doc could get hers together in a minute. I ain't trying to. I wanted to come out here just as I was so you all could know. But look for some short videos to be loaded up. I loaded up 4 or 5 today. See, when I be sitting here talking and thinking and ain't nobody here, I be writing that stuff down, putting it on video to upload it when I get ready. And she was married and went to prison. Now, that was the one that was on the movie. Yes, ma'am, she did. She had children by. And even when she got out, she didn't learn her lesson because the police kept catching her with them. I can't think of that case, the name of the folk. But she died. She lost her teacher certificate and everything. She didn't care. She didn't care. I saw them all. Yes, she didn't care. But I'm talking about a young lady. Let me see. They got this woman out here. It pissed me off so bad. Child. Oh, Nancy Grace don't pick it up. Child, you know she over there giving a pretty. Hold on a minute, child.
You're charged with sexually assaulting her 8th grade student.
Madeline O'Neill is here with what prosecutors say happened. Yeah, in a criminal complaint filed today, prosecutors say that then a 33-year-old Taisha Bolden of Brown Deer started texting with her 13-year-old student. They say that progressed to a sexual relationship, a gun as a birthday present, and now serious charges. A now 14-year-old says he first met Taisha Bolden last October, when she became his 8th grade teacher. That's according to court documents, alleging their relationship went beyond the Pilgrim Lutheran classroom. Investigators say between late May and late July, the two exchanged
I'm trying to get a picture of her for y'all.
2,200. In those messages listed in the criminal complaint, Bolden acknowledges that the teen is a minor and that she feels guilty. But in one message, Bolden...
She said he is a minor and she feels guilty. Can't break my story tonight. Can't break it tonight. I just wanted to see. They told too much more than I wanted to see. Why is this thing so low? Oh, there it is. I was trying to, can't break it tonight. But yeah, she said she knew it was wrong. You know they're going to get her. She going to get some time. Where them parents at? See, that's what I be at. Where them parents? And she got caught, allegedly, having unprotected sex with her. They caught her, allegedly, according to their new report. I'm going to break it tomorrow. I'm going to break it tomorrow. Probably over here first. Because they keep on messing with it live over there. So I got to break it somewhere where I can get it through. I can't even finish with Judge Hatchet. I'm just telling y'all, this your girl. I should have been in the bed, sleep. Every time I say I'm going to sleep, I'm going to get ready. I start looking on this thing. I start saying something about that baby. Sleep just don't come. Doesn't come. Y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. I know it's late. Y'all pray for that baby. Pray for him. Josiah Mitchell. Now, I ain't going to tell y'all to pray for this teacher. I'm going to tell y'all to pray for the young boy that she been messing with. But I sure ain't finna get here and tell y'all to pray for her. We're going to pray for everybody what the Lord say do. But whatever, it got to happen to her now. Don't y'all get the feeling sad for folk who breaks the law. Because if you had a 13-year-old, I want y'all to look at this. If you had a 13-year-old, Miss Diane, Miss Yvette, Miss Charlene, Miss Dorothy, Miss Jean, and a teacher started sleeping around with them at 13. None of y'all women can tell me y'all would have walked away from it and not done nothing about it. I know, Miss Dorothy, I know, baby. But nobody can tell us that. I know Miss Diane. Talked to her several times. Miss Yvette. Me and Miss Jean stayed in an Airbnb together. Look at Miss Diane. She came through immediately. Not mine. Miss Diane would have been there getting some straightening. Miss Jean said she would have had to leave time. I know them. Miss Charlene wouldn't take it. Miss Dorothy wouldn't take it. Being a director and them baby, she wouldn't take it. Children are off limits. If you 30, go get you a man. What in the world? I'm fully grown. A lot of the students that I teach are fully grown, and a lot of them are older than me. Because anybody can go to a university. Anybody can go to a community college. Anybody. I teach at all of them. I can say this. I ain't had no footsie or affairs or nothing with my students. I respect them, and they gonna respect me. I don't play with them. I don't care if they 60 and I'm 45. I don't play with none of them. None of them. I got to pay my bills. I got to eat. And I don't work too hard to get these 2 undergrads, 2 masters, and this doctorate for me to go around for 5 minutes of fun and mess it up. I know y'all saying you teach adults, but you still ain't got no business messing with them. No. And I know you can say they grown people, but they better not find out you messing with them. Honey, some folk will find a way to get it, because it ain't right. You ain't got no business messing with somebody that you directly over. You don't. I don't fool around with my students. And I've been at one place, 20 plus years. Okay? 20 plus. And I've been at the other one where I come in periodically to help them out. And most of all, I am a counselor. I have my own business, my own LLC. Why would I mess it up right here, messing with these children? I'm the one trying to help get them. I know some folk don't like it, but it is what it is. But y'all, this is your girl seeing and all knowing. Oh, yes. Had to come by. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Y'all may be my night crew. The night crew may have their own little squad. Because y'all are like me. You probably can't sleep. But I'm serious, y'all. Let's pray for this baby. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next video. Until next time, this is the no. I love to say this is the knowing. This is seeing and all knowing, but the knowing over on Facebook. Y'all know your girl got you. And I will be talking to you. Oh, yes, I will. I love each and every one of you all. Miss Diane, I may call you tomorrow. If I don't get that busy, I may call you tomorrow. Definitely maybe Wednesdays after my test. I need to say something to you. Nothing bad. I just need to ask you a question. I just need to ask you a question about what we talked about the other night. Nothing. It ain't nothing bad or anything, but what we talked about. I want to ask you something. So I'll call you tomorrow. I love you. I do. I love all y'all. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Try to get some rest. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow on another video. Y'all be good to yourselves. Be good to your husband, your significant others or whatever. But most of all, be good to you. And always trust in God. Y'all, this is Seeing and All Knowing. And I'm out. Much love to you, honey. You know I love you. Much love to you. I'll be seeing y'all on the next video.